So I kind of want to talk about how society, our world, the government, the medical system tries to control us. And if you are controllable, then they're going to grab you. So I'm in my office today and I get a phone call from Blue Cross, my medical insurance, and they wanted to do a phone call and check on all the meds and stuff I'm going through and wanted me to do all these tests. And that's just kind of not me. But I said, yeah, I'll take the call, get them off my back. So as I'm talking to this doctor, she's like, so, how's your arthritis? And I'm like, I don't have arthritis. How can you not have arthritis? Why would I have arthritis? And so I told her a few things that has happened this last couple years. And she's like, well, how did you get through all that? Well, because I was supposed to get through all that. So she actually wanted my full information so that she can refer her clients and coworkers to me. So when it's all said and done, and this is the importance of this video, is that once you start hitting certain ages, they want to fit everybody into this box. And I don't want to be in a box. Because if I was in a box, then I would be controlled into being smaller. Again, that's medical and government conspiracy. We're at 100%. But your mental game is so much. I went and had to have a damn mammogram, and by the time all the hoopla, the tests and all that, they had to do a biopsy. And I told the doctor in that session as I was walking out the door, I says, I don't even need to know the answer. I don't need to know the results. I already know. And they're like, so many people worry, they fester, they freak out, they get so small. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to worry about anything. And of course, the results were perfect and fine. So you don't want to worry about things that are not even around for you to worry about. So that's one thing. Why don't you believe in your body? Why don't you finally realize right here and right now that health, being healthy, is actually natural? I have a few meds that I'm taking right now. And she's like, okay, what else? I said, that's it. You're not on anything else? You're not on this one or this one or that? I'm like, no, of course I'm not. Why the hell would I be? Because they assume that at your age, or whatever they assume, that you need to be, and they want you to be, on multiple medications. I'm on 2. I reduced them down myself. I'm a whole hell of a lot better. And right now I sit in front of you at 62 years old. And my mental game is sharp, being positive, being lighthearted, not worrying, meditating, working on a healthy mindset, drinking lots of water. I just did a 6-day fast, water only. So if you want to be healthy, you can be. Please hear this. It's a proven fact. If you want to be physically healthy, you want to live a physically healthy life. So drink that water, fast every now and then. Change your mindset. Don't believe in all the hoopla. And that's not the only doctor that has said to me, I want to refer my clients to you. And even my primary doctor, last time I was talking to him, he's like, oh, I want you to do this test and this test. And I said, no, not going to do it. Well, your insurance company is really going to, force you, push you to do it. And I said, I don't care. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm an adult. I'm going to say no. So you can check off those boxes, that refusal or whatever, but I'm not going to do it. I don't need to. And he's like, okay, I just worry about my clients. And I said, you worry about all your clients? He's like, well, yeah, it's part of my job. I said, no, it isn't. It isn't. Worrying is not a good energy. It's not good for the body. I said, so to my primary doctor, I said, well, just a moment. What if you took that word and worry and changed it down? He's like, I do Julian's with my patients. And I said, perfect. Now, the old world word and the new word, do you see how the new word is much easier on your body, easier on your nervous system? He's like, yeah. And I said, thank you. So right now, if I could give you any advice, don't be one that worries and dwells and assumes that something's going to happen, because it doesn't have to. When I tell people I live a cancer-free life, my body's not going to do that to me. I flat out know. So that's 80% of the battle. And then I don't smoke. I have never had an energy drink, which is quite rare for people nowadays. I've never had, and of course I don't vape or whatever they do with the cigarette exchange. Yeah. So you could be a whole hell of a lot healthier if you wanted to. Actually, if you believed you could, sounds a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah. If you believed you could, you could. And some people, not you or me, worry about not healing, not getting better. Well, if you're going to write that story, I would bet that your body is not going to fully heal from that. Or it's going to take a long time, and it doesn't need to. Because energy can change just like that. It can heal just like that. In the energy world, boom, done, it's healed. And then it takes a little longer for that physical body to catch up with it. But in the energy world and the mindset, if it is healed, it is healed. And then we drink a lot of water. It's our first medicine. I and you are your first healer. And we listen to our bodies now, because the body talks. And then you are positioning yourself quite well to be a whole hell of a lot better. And that's what I want for you, if you want it. Now, whoever, not you or me, of course, whoever is having a lot of issues, well, they're thinking and talking and running in life with a lot of issues. That's why they have issues. Now, I'm going to show you a photo only for about 5 seconds. So if you can't handle a incredibly bad looking wound, just close your eyes and I will tell you when you can open them. So go ahead and close your eyes if you can't handle a picture of a wound. Now this was my foot, left foot, the front side, and then the back side, they had to open it up also. You may open your eyes now. And the surgeon and the wound care doctor both said to me, it's going to take 1 year for this wound to close, because I went home with an open, gaping wound. That's what it looked like when I got home. They wrapped it, of course. And I looked at the doctor and I said, oh, you don't know me. It will close in 3 it is. It will close in 3 months. And when I write a story and have full belief in it, because I believe in myself, I heard it from my advanced self, from divine spirits, from God, from gods, whatever you want to say, it really doesn't matter. But I knew in that instant, flat out, I would bank on 3 months. And on the third month, almost to the exact day, the wound care doctor wrote me off and didn't need to see me anymore. He was blown away. The wound care nurses that came 3 times a week, they were astonished that I could do that fast, incredible amount of speeding. It was unheard of. And it's like, it's to me, it's natural. Duh. Common sense, yes. But it takes a positive mind. And that's why I teach meditation. That's why I'm an intuitive life coach. That's why I uplift your energy and bring it out, because a wilted flower is kind of dying. But a full-blown, beautiful flower is thriving. And that's really what I want your body and your energy fields to look like. So I know I can be intense, but I love all this stuff. And I'll always remember this. My parents didn't push back. And again, their lineage, their age. But my dad died having 17 medications that he took daily. And I'm like, it is his story. And it was a wake-up call to even think that a human would be taking that much medication. I'm wondering why he's having that many problems, because some medications are going to be bad on the kidneys, bad on the liver. So you got to take something for the kidneys, got to take something for the liver. Oh, this one's may raise your cholesterol, so you're going to have to take something for cholesterol. Medications are okay for a short amount of time until you pop back up. So please follow me. My website is healingbodieshealingsouls.com. And I've been doing this for over 35 years. I'm 62 years old. And I have a lot of vibration. Even my chiropractor years ago said, "You're so vivacious." I took it as a compliment and set up the boundaries. Can you do this? You absolutely can. Wherever you are, you can go up in vibration, up in energy. And I'd like to help you look at the different areas that are weighing you down. Question if you want to keep them or not. And sometimes you may have to get rid of a significant other that may be keeping you down. Because no other human is worth coming into my life and reducing down my life force energy. I'd rather be happy and single than miserable and or run down in a relationship. It could be your job. It could be a lot of things. And if you have children and you're not handling parenting well, I'm going to teach you how to handle parenting well. Because I talked to a lady over the weekend and she said, she's like, "Oh, I have a 21-year-old daughter. And I'll tell you, she's a hot mess right now. She's difficult to handle." And I'm thinking to myself, I've never spoken poorly to any human of my daughters. So instantly when she said that, I instantly thought of her daughter as less than who she is, because I collected information from her mom that sees her less than who she is. It's a parenting thing. So with all that, I send you light, I send you love. When you're ready to question your belief systems of yourself and of life, then I'm the gal to call. I'm Diane Gysin at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. I have a passion to inspire people to live on the high side. So thank you.